Okay, continuing where we left off. So we got Polished Spy versus Puppetino. So, Oliver Cromwell attempts to fortify the city of Kilkenny. Uh, yeah, before Sigmund's Polish army shows up. So we have Puppetino who agrees to help this out. In reward, he'll reward Puppetino with a huge amount of money. Money? Also, I tried to make a birthday video for Darth Roll, like it was Koshe the Deathless tribute kind of thing. The music was gonna be like Emperor's New Clothes, which is Jonathan Young's version of that one, but it got me copyright claim for whatever reason. But hopefully, I think of another way. So I'm guessing Polished Spy is from the same movie Polish King Sigmund is from. But I love it. He does look like a badass character. Yeah, the Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night, it's a decent film, but it does have some dark moments. And the one thing I know, he like kills him, and then he finally murders him, and I don't think you'd be turned into a puppet after you get stabbed multiple times or get killed. This was magic, of course, but yeah, I just don't know. It looks like the Polish Empire army has arrived to invade. And everyone's, run for your life! We're being invaded! Hey, Darth Vader, can you link me the movie that Polish King Sigmund is from again? Maybe it has like English subtitles, but maybe I'll watch it, but I'm just asking. Okay, so Polished Spy wins. The next fight, Drake versus the Leopard Seal. Huh, a fight between a penguin and a leopard seal. So we see that Drake was looking for some fishes. I mean, come on, seriously. He looks like he's looking for fishes. But he then spots the killer whale. Wait, what movie is the killer whale from? I'm not sure yet. I mean, we all know that seals and leopard seals, or yeah, any seals in general, can eat a penguin. Yeah, but Drake, he probably managed to beat the crap out of any predators that comes after penguins. Seriously, he's like a penguin on steroids. Or penguin version of Gaston, but voiced by Tim Curry. Oh, now there's a killer whale. Yeah, even killer whales can eat penguins, but they can also eat any seals also. Just thought it'd be funny to have like a curly, you know. And yep, it was like Drake survives this fight. And next fight, at first I'm like, wait, what? Nigel? You're not a hand-drawn character. You're a CGI character. I'm like, wait, what? That's the character from Rio. That is a good movie. It's not my favorite, but I do enjoyed it. Okay, I was confused. I'm like, wait a minute. Sheena, did you just merge both the hand-drawn realm and CGI realm together? So it didn't kind of confuse me. I mean, I'm just wondering, did he just thought it'd be fine because, you know, Pokemon heroes versus Disney and non-Disney villains, which you guys already know my opinion on Pokemon. I hate Pokemon. And he's not big on that one too. I'm just asking, unless I guess it's because when I made a video of the toxic fandom, he did mention that 2003 TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fans are toxic. I'm not sure if it's that, but I'll get to it. Okay, so we got Nigel versus the Rooster. So Nigel has wandered into a farm, and he runs into this rooster. I'm not sure what movie is this rooster from. Okay, there's just animals that are just called by what they are. I mean, seriously, shouldn't Soyuzmultfilm just be, more creative by coming up with names for them? I mean, it's not that hard. Yeah. If you've seen Rio, you know how dangerous that bird is. At the first, when we saw him, we thought he was like, a very defenseless bird. A cockatoo, or hold on, cockatoo. Yeah, cockatoo. That's close enough. We thought he was a very defenseless cockatoo, but it turns out when that guard was gonna pick him up, feeling sympathy, he like shoved the handkerchief on his mouth, or make him not breathe. Yeah, that bird is very deadly, and psychopathic. And one thing that weirded me out is that this rooster loses his colors. Like, literally. Hold on. Look at that. What was he, covered in paint or something? And look at his hands. You can see right through it now. What the? Is that rooster a ghost or something? But yet it's... No, wait. But only these things are still in color, but you can see a building right through him. And the tree through him. What kind of movie is that? So Nigel wins. Next fight is Stalker versus the Hunter. Not only can they not come up with the villains' names for the animals, but they can't come up with the names for the hunters too, huh? So Stalker was sitting in his lair until he spots the Hunter, who is hunting in his territory in Jumanji. Looks like a weird hunter, isn't he? I haven't got to watch the cartoon Jumanji yet, but what movie is the Hunter from exactly? I mean, seriously, he looks terrifying. The Stalker, I mean. He looks like something that came straight out of a horror movie. And Stalker wins, and he kills him. Next fight is Sherakhan versus... Oh, hold on. Sherakhan versus Killer the Tiger and Sherakhan, suggested by Fattest Caddis. Okay, so Sherakhan and the Lion have gathered all their forces ready to attack the imposter. So the non-Disney Sherakhan thinks the Soyuzmultfilm Sherakhan is the imposter, but this Sherakhan thinks the non-Disney Sherakhan is the imposter. Looks like there's gonna be a sauce. Okay, I'm trying to make a joke reference to Among Us. So it is an interesting find, I'm not gonna lie here. Even though the Donkey March has not got an English dub yet, hopefully it might, so maybe when it gets a fan base, or when it gets a lot of attention, get more info on the internet, maybe it might get a fan base, and we might get an English dub of that one. And as we got two Sherakhans fighting each other, just like in Disney versus Soyuzmultfilm Villains. Now we got two Sherakhans duking it out on each other. Let's just say Soyuzmultfilm take on The Jungle Book is way more accurate than what Disney did. I'm telling you, it is nothing like the Disney version, not in the slightest. If you guys have not known about the original story, I'll leave the link down below so you guys might check it out. From pages to pictures. This one has actually got reviewed by Huey Toomore. It was basically for an April Fool's joke, but he was basically covering up in this guy's channel. I forgot his name, but yeah. Boing. And we never know Akamami's gender. Either he be male or female. Can it be both? He be trans. Just asking. And hold on, I think the music got changed. God of War. Nothing sounds more epic fight than a God of War theme. I always thought it was silly how he runs. Look at him. See how he's running? You cannot tell me that you can't laugh at that. So, well, I'm out of here. It's been a long time since I've seen Doggy March, so yeah, I remember knowing that the movie is pretty good. Not great, but good. And now he's being a chicken. Timber! Boing! Hey, guess he's dead now, so Sherakhan and the Lion wins. The Soyuzmultfilm, that is. And now for the epilogue, we see that, Horde Prime. Hey, that's the guy I was telling you guys. He was like the alien version of Big Brother. Has guesses about Keldor's secret plot and decides to form his alliance against his enemies, which are indeed the fairy godmother from Shrek and Prince Charming. Yes, there's Horde Prime. The Big Brother alien version of him from 1984. So, the one thing this is basically a remake of this round because Darth Vader did it like a mistake. He added Toffee from Star vs. the Forces of Evil in there. But I told him that I asked him why was Toffee in there. He's not non-Disney. He's a Disney villain. It just doesn't make sense to have a Disney villain in there, and Zavriel thought it might be a cameo, but no, it was not a cameo. Darth Vader told me is this, like, I never actually seen the cartoon he's from. I just thought he was such an interesting villain. Since I know him from Cartoon Villains War, that's why I add him in there. And I told him, well, here's some advice. You need to do research on certain characters, whether they are Disney or not, before deciding to add them in the war. Also, I do not watch Cartoon Villains War. It's not my cup of tea. So yeah, he did not know Toffee is a Disney villain, so he kind of deleted that, remaked it. So Toffee's out of the picture. He's not going to be in the war so long. So he just didn't know. He's just never seen the cartoon he's from. Only from Cartoon Villains War. Again, I do not watch Cartoon Villains War. I'm not a cartoon fanatic. It's not my cup of tea. I'm not interested in it. I'm more of a movie person. I'm more of a non/Disney guy. And an anime guy. I'm just saying. So it looks like he's just shouting at him for no reason, but this gets Horde Prime to scare him. Showing that he's a big man in charge. I think I'm going to run out of time again. Talk too much, so see you guys in the next part of the video.